Come on, I'm going to say it like the old folk. You say, we trying to get all of our ducks in a row before we move. And then after we moved, the ducks was in a row, but nothing happened. See, it's better to move on God's timing with your ducks out of line than to think you know more than God. Because see, sometimes we are hurt, but we only know half. See, sometimes people who hurt you, you don't recognize that this is a messed up individual. And so I need to move on and simply pray for this person who's not only angry with others, but mainly angry with themselves. See, that's a good teaching. Because again, the enemy sometimes of being still is our emotions. Sometimes being excited, you have to know how to be excited, but sometimes be still. Come on. Some of us have got excited and signed what we shouldn't have signed. You just excited. Oh, this is it. Maybe not. Be still. Because sometimes we're looking at something and we're all excited, but God knows we don't know everything there is to know about that thing or that person. So he says, be still. Woo! But Lord, I'm just so excited and I'm just so ready. But you don't know everything you need to know. If you be still, I'll show you more about this thing. I'll show you more about this person. How many of you ever got excited and just did what you shouldn't have did? You were just happy. We used to call it, you got caught up. Just got caught up. Come on. I thank God that I had got to a point of maturity before people start sending me certain stuff through the mail, just saying you're instantly approved. But by the time they started doing all that, I got mature enough to know, like, hey, what looks like a blessing is not always a blessing. Sometimes something look like a blessing. You better teach this right, pal. But it's actually a trap. I don't even know if Donna remember this, but it's a true story. We went and looked at this house one time. But we both liked the house from just just looking at it. I mean, it was a beautiful house. It was a nice house, you know. And so we looked at it together. I'm just like, whoa, I mean, this house just nice, you know. And so she went back with the realtor and looked at it with the realtor. When she came back home, man, she was crying. She was like, I'm telling you, this is it. This is our house. Me and the realtor talked. We both were just emotional. I just know. And Dawn was just so happy. She was just so happy, you know. And I said, too, I said, you know, I'm surprised that you really this crazy about that house. And she said, why you going to say something like that? I said, because of those big cell phone towers that are in the backyard right there. She said, what cell phone tower? I said, Dawn, I showed them to you. They were like 10 feet from the swimming pool. The original owners had signed this thing where they got paid to allow the cell phone company to put towers in their house. So anybody else who moved in, you wouldn't get paid. It's been grandfathered in. But see, Donna really, when it comes to electricity and all of that, she really don't like to be near a whole lot of, you know, and then she stopped. She said, dude, what? I said, I had to pull it up online. I said, look at that picture. She said, oh my God. She said, how could I not? She said, no, that ain't the house. That ain't it. That ain't it. But this is what she said. She said, how come I didn't see them? You was excited. But needed to be still. See, sometimes when we be still, you then later on, you learn the reason God wanted me to be still is that he had something better. He said it was a season for better. It was a season for bigger. But sometimes you miss your better. You miss your bigger because you won't be still. And Pastor preaching to somebody right now who needs to be still before you miss your better, before you miss your bigger. Moving too fast. Be still. Be still, single person. Be still and trust God. Whoa! Be still and trust God. Notice Psalm 46. Psalm 46 and 10. He says, be still. Now the word be is to exist as, to maintain being. Be still. Exist as doing nothing until God instructs, guides, or directs. Be still. Exist as never relying too much on self or man. Exist as be still. Be still. Be still. Look, then he said, be still and know. Know. Be still and know. Know has to do with awareness. Be still and know. Be still and have awareness that I am God. That I am God. Notice what he goes on to say. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. So don't just be still, but know. Know that he is God. Know that he is the Most High. Know that he is the sovereign one. But know about him. Be aware that he is not just the sovereign one, but we have a covenant. Come on, somebody. Relationship with him. Be still and know, listen to me, that he is your God. Be still and know that you have somebody working on your behalf. Listen, who cannot fail. You see how confident folks are when they're in trouble, but they can afford a good lawyer. Have you ever seen it when somebody's in trouble, but they can afford a good lawyer? Have you ever seen the confidence that they place in a lawyer? Whoa, they're quick to tell you, oh, Pastor, it's going to be all right because we was able to acquire the services of such and such. But see, such and such is a man. Why not put your confidence in the God who led you to the lawyer? So you know he's able to work on the lawyer and let the lawyer know, whoa, late in the midnight hour, this ain't just any client, you're dealing with my child. This concerns my child. This concerns my daughter. My son been wrong. And see that lawyer will work for you in a way that he ain't worked for nobody in years, because your God, y'all need Bible. You're sitting there like you need Bible. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, and he turneth it whichever way. Sometimes God will tell you, go to sleep. I'm going to work on him tonight. Go to sleep, rest. I'm going to talk to him about you tonight. And they'll get up and call you the next morning and say, hey, I hope I didn't bother you, but I normally See, that's somebody, Raymond. You ain't even letting God know that he talking to you about what you've been praying about. They call you and say, now we normally don't do this. Woo, we normally do it and charge this, but for some reason, I'm led to do it and not charge y'all. See, you ought to know that just didn't happen just to happen. It happened because I learned to be still. Didn't go with the first lawyer I saw in the yellow book. Didn't go with the first lawyer that came up. Yeah, I'm talking right this morning. This is some good stuff this morning. This is some life-changing stuff. But it doesn't happen for people who can't be still.